Hey guys! So it has been asked for quite some time that I show you how I do my makeup, so it's finally coming today. And I just want to say that this camera has a beauty filter on, so whenever you're seeing my face, it is an elevated version of my face right now. It is smoothed because of the beauty filter on my camera. My skin does not look this nice in real life. In real life, you can see the makeup and the texture. I will try to insert a photo of what skin looks like with makeup on, just so that you know that it's not going to look as perfect as mine does. So let's get into it. All right, so we're gonna start off with my foundation. I use Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in the shade 110, but it's a bit too light for me, so I mix it with a darker one, or I just use a darker one, but today I'm just gonna mix it a little bit with a bit of a darker one. I could just buy one in between, but sometimes I fake tan, sometimes I don't, so my color changes depending on the day. And I don't do anything to my skin prior to this other than washing it and moisturizing. All right, just take it on my hands, and then I'm just going to mix it up. I have tried a lot of foundations, like expensive ones. I have a mirror behind me, by the way. Expensive ones, and this is 100% the best one that I have ever used, and it's only $10. And I have bought ones before that were like $120. Definitely, I recommend this one. But it works for me, but it might not work for everyone, you know. The sponge I'm using is not any particular brand. I actually don't know where it's from. It might be just from like, I think it's from like Daiso or something like that. So yeah, you don't have to get the expensive one once again. All right, so that's the foundation done. Now onto concealer. Tarte Shape Tape. In terms of concealers, I generally do prefer to use yeah, a bit more expensive ones. The drugstore ones never look good on me. They're not like thick enough, and yeah, they don't cover enough. Okay, there we go, nice and smooth now. We're gonna go into powder. Actually, I'm gonna do my eyebrows first because I just dyed my hair black. It's pretty dark, and therefore I use eyeliner and mascara to do my eyebrows. That sounds scary, but it's not like as dark as you would think. So I'm just gonna outline them, and then if I mess up, then I'm just gonna go around it in concealer to kind of make it a bit more perfect. I've never been someone who's good at eyebrows, so I really have no tips for you here. All right, so I just make it look like really bad, and then I brush it out. My only tip is that I personally would not put anything in like this front section here, because that's where I always look back and cringe in old photos. So I just try to put everything on the outside corner and nothing really on the inside. All right, and then because those are a little bit messy today, I am going to take some concealer on this little brush and outline my eyebrow. Hello, Seiji. Hello. And by the way, I know this is eyeliner, so you may be like, oh my god, isn't that gonna like run off throughout the day? But no, it doesn't, it stays there. I mean, you can definitely just use an eyebrow pencil, but I just didn't have a black one. That's why I had black eyeliner that I never used, so I decided to use that up first before I get a darker pencil. All right, that is the eyebrows complete. Definitely not great. Dirty nana, but it's all I know how to do. I can't do anything better than this. All right, so now we're gonna powder up. I use this Revlon Color Stay powder at the moment. I honestly just buy whatever is on sale, seriously. Like that goes for all of my makeup besides my foundation, just whatever is on sale. And yes, my brush is totally broken, but you know what? The brush part of it still works, so I'm still gonna use it. Yes, and matte and ready to go. So next we're gonna go on to blush. I love a good blush. Blush is my favorite, actually. So right now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me blush, and this is in number 15. I put on it like I feel like I put on a lot very heavily, but it doesn't really show up that much. I used to like, I remember in high school when I would put on a lot of blush, I'd be like, oh my god, I look absolutely insane. But now I really like a blushed look. Now we're gonna go on to bronzer, Maybelline City Bronzer. And by the way, like my makeup, I never have done Korean inspired makeup. But I feel like people think that I do, but that's really not what I've ever tried to do. I've always watched American influencers and stuff, and that's who I get my makeup from. But I don't know, people think it's from Korean, I think, but it's really not. So I'm just going on under my cheekbone and then like slightly around my face. I don't really do this to like chisel myself. I just do it because it's fun. It does make my cheeks a little bit more chiseled, yeah, as you can see here. And I do like a strong cheek, a strong jaw. I don't like the whole like skinny face thing. I really like a nice, like, I would love to have like the beautiful, strong square jaw. Sometimes I've noticed that my nose disappears in videos, so I might do a little bit bronzer on the outside of my nose. But I never really do it in real life. We've got a nose. And then we're gonna go on to highlighter. My highlighter is completely smashed. Sage usually accidentally smashes all of my stuff. So this is the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter. So I always go under my eyebrow just because it's fun for me. I've noticed when I stop doing highlighter, the day I start doing it again, it like completely transforms my makeup. But here. All right, now I'm gonna do my lips so I can stop looking crazy. Now this is my favorite lipstick or whatever. And this color is in the shade 45 HD Forever. Anyways, this is the absolute best lip product that I own. I've been using this for years. It is the only color that I feel like actually looks good on me. Some other ones I just really dislike. It stays on really well. And yeah, it doesn't make my lips dry or anything. I really like it. This is my ultimate. Woohoo, we're starting to look like a human again. All right, so now we're gonna go on to the eyes. I use this as of current. I honestly just use whatever I have available to me. This is kind of new for me. Generally, I don't like using any colors on my eyes. I think the red, brown color, sometimes these are okay. Yeah, but this is all pretty neutral. So anyways, I always use neutrals. I don't like colors on myself. I don't think it looks good. So we're gonna go in with the corner red one. So generally what I do is I place it in the corner and then I just brush it out, keeping it somewhat in the corner and then going all over the top, in the top of the crease. Also, the brushes that I use, once again, from like Daiso or something like that. Pretty sure my camera just cut out, not sure where it stopped. So I'll just quickly go over what I did. I took this one and I put it all over. Took this one and I put it on the inner corner. Now we're gonna take this shade with my ring finger. Here. All right, and now it's time for the absolute classic in college makeup routine. Number one most important thing, if I'm not putting anything else on my face, this is what I need. Because as you can see, I feel like my eyes are just very like hidden. They're not like a main feature of my face. They're not very big, they're quite small. So what I do because of that is obviously my winged eyeliner. I'm sure all of you know. So this is the Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner. But once again, I just use anything. However, I always need the one with the little brush and like the liquid, right? I do not like gel. I do not like the pens or the pencil. I need this one because it has a very sharp brush and I can make the exact lines that I want because I like to do my eyeliner very nice and very sharp. Because this is what I get the most questions about. So I'm gonna start here at the corner of my eye and think about first where you want to do it. So I like to try to do it like just going towards my eyebrow, but it changes daily. Sometimes I like to switch it up. But we're going to go towards the eyebrow today. Just do one straight line up. Okay, now if you want to make it sharper, you can just add on a little slight line to the end of it so that it's like super sharp, but I feel like this one is already pretty sharp. If you close your eye, it's like a nice straight line. Now we're going to go to the other side, same situation, so just aim for the same spot. Stop about here with the eyeliner. Obviously I don't take it the whole way as you just saw because my eyelashes are quite short, so if I take it the whole way, when I put on mascara you won't be able to see that I have any eyelashes, so I like to stop it there. Also because I'm not trying to make my whole eye bigger or more large and in charge. I just want to make my eye look a little bit longer because one of the things about, like, you know, the perfect face, lengthwise eyes, that's what makes you more beautiful according to science. So that's why I just go to the side. I'm not interested in making them bigger up top. This is Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I actually really like this and I did rebuy it, which means it's pretty good. All right, and one thing I kind of forgot is for the eyebrows as well. So I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on my eyebrows. Now this is a very light coverage mascara. It doesn't put out a lot of product. I usually use mascaras that are like empty, that I'm not gonna use on my eye anymore. Anyways, I just brush that over instead of using an eyebrow gel. And once again, it does not rub off throughout the day, don't worry. And I just do this honestly just to save money because, like, instead of buying an eyebrow gel, I can just use a mascara that I'm no longer using, you know. And once again, I'm gonna brush that through so that there's no like clumps or anything. And that just helps my eyebrows be dark. This is only because I have black hair. I wouldn't do this if I had any other type of hair, but because my hair is black right now, my eyebrows also need to be black. Side note, I always wear hair extensions now too, because as you can see in this video, my hair is like to my ears and I really dislike it. So I always wear extensions and that is part of my routine on the daily. All right, so that is my signature look complete. This is the color makeup tutorial. This is basically what I do every video. Sometimes I do differently, but yeah, this is definitely my favorite. Because I have black hair, I do kind of like doing a red lip now too, but anyways, I don't really feel like it. You can also add eyelashes to this look, and a trick that I have just learned with eyelashes, if you're gonna put on eyelashes, always chop a bit off the end, even if they fit on your eye, because I used to just put them straight on my eye because I'm like, oh, they fit, so I should just put it straight on. No, always chop a bit off the end because you want them to start further up your eye. If they start in the corner always just looks a little bit off, and that just makes your whole makeup look off, right? So take them a little bit back. Don't start them right in the corner, start them a little bit further up, chop a little bit off the ends if you need to, which you probably do need to, and yeah, eyelashes.